What is up, everybody? Watchgals23 here, and today I'm going to do a little NBA discussion. Yeah, about Metta World Peace 2-year deal. I think $8 million. I might be wrong about that. 8 million, I believe, though, with the New York Knicks. And I'm going to say if this is a good move or a bad move. And I think actually right now, to be honest with you, it could potentially be a very low risk, high reward situation. They didn't give him too much money. I don't think. I think it's $8 million. I might be wrong about that. I'll try to find that out and leave that in the comments. But I think it could be good because he's going to play that small forward role. He's not looking to score a lot. Um, and playing that small forward position in the East will be a little easier. It will actually take a little bit of pressure off of Carmelo if you think about it. It'll take some of the defensive load off of him. He'll play the small. He'll be playing their best guy instead of Carmelo. He'll be defending them, and Carmelo can focus more on offense, like he likes to anyway, instead of playing defense. So it could be a very good situation. And we know Metta is happy in New York. He's from Queensboro, in New York City, so he's feeling right at home. I think playing at home will probably make his morale go up a little bit more, make his play better. He can, who knows? I think Metta could do pretty well there. I think the fans will like him, obviously being right back at home and stuff like that. So uh, now J.R. Smith is out for 3 to 4 months. They're saying he could miss the first 2 weeks of the season. Being back early November, around there, depending on how quickly he recovers uh, after surgery. I think he just got surgery. I'm checking right now. I don't know what the surgery was on, but oh, left knee. It was on his left knee. The surgery was on his left knee. Um, And that goes back to the statement that I just made. I'll leave that video in the description of did the Knicks overpay for Josh or for not Josh Smith. I said Josh Smith and J.R. Smith. And I think they did. I think they overpaid before this whole injury thing happened. But especially now that he's hurt and won't be back for 3 to 4 months, and you don't know what his production is going to be like now because he's hurt and coming off a knee surgery. So potentially you overpaid anyway, with or without surgery. So I mean, but while he is gone for those however many games, you're going to need offensive production, and not just from Carmelo, but you're going to need somebody to take that role. And it's not going to be Metta. It's going to be Iman Shumpert, who is a very good defender, a very good scorer, can create his own shot. So we're going to have to see if he can consistently do those things, because he can do those things in spurts, but can he on his own with no direction go out there and score, score, score? I hope to see so. I think the Knicks did get a little bit better. I don't think they got any worse. I think the Metta deal potentially could, make them a conference final team just because of defense alone. I mean, it gives them a little bit more stability. Doesn't Carmelo doesn't have to go out there and do a lot of handyman work on defense. You can let Metta do that work, push back, and let your Tyson Chandler handle the men down low. But I think it could, like, again, it could potentially be good. Now, Metta World Peace has been all over the place lately, man. I tell you, he went from saying I don't want to play for any other NBA team to saying I'm going to play for Yao Ming's team in China, to saying I'm going to play arena football, to going back and saying I'm going to play for the LA Kings, which is a hockey team. If you don't know, he's been all over the place. Oh my God, that wow, that was a crazy shot. But to see him, it wasn't surprising. I knew he was going to go somewhere. I can't. There's another team that he was interested in. I can't remember where it was. What the hell was that? My bad, guys. I'm getting all wow. But yeah, I think he was interested in playing a couple other places. But I wasn't surprised to see Metta go back to a team this quickly. Um, but yeah, I think he's got a couple more years left in him. Now, as far as the Lakers go, I'm kind of disappointed in the Lakers. Kobe Bryant wanted Metta World Peace to stay. He was a good friend of Kobe's. He won 2 championships with Kobe. He was loyal to the franchise. They waived him, whatever. But leave your comments down below on what you think. If you think this made the Knicks any better, if you think it made them worse, if you think it doesn't matter, they're still going to go to the second round and get beat. Leave your comments down below. I think it makes them a little bit more of a gritty team. I think it makes Metta play a little bit better, play a little bit more consistent this season, because he's playing at home. Being from Queens, he's going to be right at home. You could actually make the argument he might get in trouble out there. But you never know. I think that they'll be fine. I think they'll be great. But leave your comments down below on how you think the season will play out for the Knicks, etc., etc. This is West Coast 23. I will have more 2K NBA discussions coming up. The next one would be about Derrick Rose. He's got some news for us. He says he's 100%. He will be back week 1. So we're going to talk about that and also some other things that I'll keep quiet until those come out. So yeah, Watch Us 23 signing out. See you.